Plant tissue system. Before jumping to learn about plant tissue systems, let's learn what is a tissue. Tissue is a group of cells work together to perform a particular function. In plants, there are three major tissues. Those are dermal tissue, vascular tissue, and ground tissue. First, let's learn what is dermal tissue. Dermal tissues are the outer cell layer of the plant. It covers entire the plant. Not only covering the plant, it also protect and help to exchange gases as well as it help to absorb water. There are four main type of dermal cells in tissues. Those are epidermal cell, root hair cell, guard cell, and trichome cell. Secondly, let's learn what are vascular tissues. Vascular tissues in plant made two specialized conduction tissues. Those tissues conducted water, sugar, and organic compounds. Water conducted by a tissue called xylem, and sugar and the organic compound conducted by phloem tissues. Thirdly, let's learn about ground tissues. Mainly there are three types of ground tissues. Those are parenchyma tissues, collenchyma tissues, last but not least is sclerenchyma tissues. These tissues carry out different kind of functions based on their cell type and the location which they situated. Main functions that they carry out is are photosynthesis, structural supporting, and work as storages. Let's learn ground tissues one by one. First one is parenchyma tissues. Parenchyma tissues are soft tissues. They all are living cells. These are parenchyma tissues situated in soft places such as root, inside of the root, inside of the stem, and leaves, as well as in fruits. Their main functions are photosynthesis, storage in nutrition and water, last but not least is exchanging gases. If you consider about the cell wall, you can see it has a very thin cell wall. These cell walls are made out of from primary cellulose. These can be identified very easily due to having large vacuoles as well as they having large number of chloroplasts. These are help to photosynthesis as well as we can easily identify these cells due to having a round cell structure. They all having very round cell structure. Those are the things we can learn in parenchyma tissues. Underground tissues, the second tissue we're going to talk about is collenchyma tissue. These collenchyma tissue consist living cells. These can be seen under epidermis of young stems and leaf veins. They give additional support as well as help to make structures. Further, they help to flexibility of the plant stem. If we consider about the cell wall, they have a thick cell wall compared to parenchyma tissues. Irregular cell walls made out of cellulose and pectin. If we consider about the structural identifications, we can see the cells are elongated, rectangular, or polygonal. Last but not least, let's talk about sclerenchyma tissues. Underground tissue. If you consider about sclerenchyma tissue, they consist non-living cells. The locations they situated are cortex of stem and leaves, as well as in xylem and phloem tissues. Their main function is mechanical strength. If we consider about the cell wall, they have a very thick cell wall considered to both collenchyma tissues and parenchyma tissues. The cell wall is made out of from cellulose, hemicellulose and lignin. If you consider about the structure to identify them, they does not have a specific size or shape. Those are the things we talk about today. Thank you.